awesome.
Oh. Yeah, that thing you sent downloaded. Now it's just on Lizzie's computer.
That's okay. She'll want it.
Oh, that was smelled bad. Oh,
Oh.
Good
that
job.
smelled like my lunch.
Was
Oh,
it bologna?
no, it was meatloaf.
Ooh.
Well, just be glad you're not out and about wearing a mask.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
that's the worst.
God, yeah, burping in a mask is.
Burping in a mask is like sharding, but sneezing in a mask is like shitting your pants.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's like you want to take the mask off to sneeze, but you're like, wait, that doesn't make any sense.
That is counterproductive. It just makes me feel better. All right, that updates.
Sneezing makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
All right, are we all here?
Mhm.
All
Sound off.
ready?
Left.
Left, right.
Caps,
Are
you
we
might as well
all in
stop
the-
trying.
Are we all
Up, down.
in the games?
I drank an entire can of Dr. Pepper for that, man.
Jesus.
Fucking
Why?
weak.
It was bad.
Your bloodline is weak and your cum will fade.
Yes. Okay.
That's
I mean, I don't plan on having.
Don't you
kids,
shoot my
but it's
tea!
Kind of
What up?
false.
It's not even loaded.
It's my
All
team.
right, I think everyone is here. Who wants to do the recap?
Not me,
Not
I'm
me.
sleepy.
make Mo do it.
Mo, do it.
Okay. I can't recall. What's the first thing that happened? Then I can go from there.
Well, there was a cave.
And we explored the cave.
Yeah, we were trying to follow flowers. Didn't work out.
And
Yeah.
we ran into the big Fae thing again, and
Yeah,
sure enough, it's been warning us to not do stupid stuff, yet we keep doing
Okay,
stupid stuff.
so on last episode of Tales of the Ashes, the group went further inside a cave, and then they did a cave thing, and then they found some undead, and they were like, holy shit, that's some undead. Then they killed the undead after they made them little wusses. So
Yeah,
they went
okay.
around. Wait, what?
Who
Why are
wrote
you-
There was
this?
also some cliff climbing. There was a cliff climbing adventure that
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
one of us went on a cliff climbing
caused an
adventure.
avalanche.
Oh, I forgot that part. Thank you
I
guys for
didn't.
reminding.
Spider
course.
Leo, Spider Leo. Falls off a
So,
mountain.
The first thing that so the first thing that happened last episode was that we split the party.
Which never
Eh,
goes bad.
No,
No,
so-
it was fun.
It
Never
could have
had
gotten
heard.
worse.
someone literally went to scale a mountain by themselves because that's a good idea.
Yeah.
And then
To be
other
fair,
people
he's like
went
the
Well,
best
it
to,
one
would
to
have
do
worked
it.
out unless, if the witch didn't avalanche.
and then some other people scouted ahead, and then sensible people started warding for spirits that was coming their way. Then someone made the Fae angry wanky because they kind of made an avalanche happen after someone went like, "You're not gonna push me off this cliff." kind of
I feel like
monologue,
there's some
and then
gaslighting
someone.
here. I feel
You asked-
like this recap is being like skewed
It's
in one
very-
direction.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's a little bit incendiary, I got to admit.
You
He's
think
dancing
that
around the
flame
fact.
tree-
He's dancing around a very important fact that Leo attacked a mountain and won.
I mean,
Listen,
you
Did he win when he got set over it?
I
Like,
can do
asshole
an
of
actually good recap if you guys want, but since you told me to never do it last time and then you asked me to do it again, I decided why not just make sure that I never get asked to do it again.
No,
Um,
now you get to do it every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, anyways,
He's got the underachieving spirit. I love it.
So, anyways, no, the party split up, and someone went. Leo went to the top of the mountain, and then got a small warning from the Fae, while some people were warding the outside because spirits were coming, and then other people scouted ahead inside the cavern. shit went down, an avalanche started. We got inside the cave. We had some ice capades where we were used as what's the word? We were curling. We were used as curling balls by Goran because that's where we're at in our lives right now. And Luck, I think it was Luck who fell into the water like an idiot.
Yep.
And then we got past the ice. Everything was fine until it wasn't, and we met some undeads, if I recall correctly. We killed them after we made them our small servants would turn undead, and then we went outside, and then we found out that all the flowers that was on the hillside that we went out, no, cliffside we went out to was illusion spell and the Fae thingy magic that's been helping us. Had been helping us, and Luck had a tantrum because his son is dying or some inconsequential stuff. Seraph
Our
told him to
NPCs
shut
are
up.
important.
No, exactly. He's a non-player. He doesn't have feelings. And we decided to head further inside. Am I missing something?
I don't think
Yes,
so.
you missed the City V skulls monitoring us.
Ah, yeah.
Oh
CCTV.
yeah. We found sentries that had like magic eye spelled stuff, and we bamboozled them with our own spells.
Or I just shot them with open
Yeah, we
blast.
also did that. Like, listen, I'm trying to sell this really badly, but I am trying. There's an attempt, just bare minimum.
An attempt was made.
Yeah.
I mean, we were doing good all up until Goran just stumbled across a corner, and there was one, and he didn't even see it until Don stepped in and dude.
To be honest, I wouldn't say shame on Goran for being a bumbling buffoon. We kind of set him in first, which is like
He's
mistake number
mid-shield.
one. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Nick got to be a hockey puck.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a
Everybody-
curling thing.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah,
got
yeah,
to be a curling puck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't care about you guys. Nick got to be a hockey puck.
Leo Horn hit a bomb and went flying headfirst into a snowdrift.
Intentionally.
Intentionally, yes. That is
Yeah,
what they
we're
get for
glossing
calling the game.
We're glossing over the fact that Caps critted 3 times in a fucking row.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Right.
Right? Yeah.
Like, I didn't want to be the guy to bring it up, but fuck
You
you.
He has used up all his
I
luck
will
for
have
this campaign.
I will have permanent advantage on all checks for hurling my teammates over things.
Yeah. We have established that if Goran wanted, he could have gone pro in high school.
If only he wasn't in jail.
If only
Right.
he hadn't gone to jail, he could have gone pro. But yes, last time we left you off, you guys scaled a snowfield and then a mountain. You fought your way past avalanches, and biting cold, and labyrinthian passageways within the mountain itself, only to finally make it to the place where the old lady spoke of, the hillside of flowers. After a brief altercation with a couple of undead animals, including a bear and a couple of wolves, only to find that the cliffside was barren of any living flowers, and all that was left was an illusion meant to trick you in. Luckily, you guys were both wary enough not to just step out in pure elatement, and you were also warned by the Fae Spirit, that seemingly is on your side, not to do so, and narrowly avoiding disaster. Last we left you off, you dejectedly re-entered into the cavernous system, which has now sort of progressed into what remains of a dwarven ruin.
Oh yeah, we found some ruins.
Oh,
These
For grave robbing.
These ruins that you're walking through are made from immaculate stonework. Even through
Bless you.
millennia, these corridors have stood proud and tall, though now cast in a almost supernatural darkness. No torches to light your way, leaves them cold, narrow, and claustrophobic. The stonework on each side is dark, and the ceiling is perhaps not as high as some of you might like. The dwarves never really caring much for having too much headspace, given they are somewhat vertically challenged compared to humans.
Mm.
Within these corridors, you find that there are two pathways from your current position. There is the path you entered from, back into the cavern system, which seems to have broken into these ruins either by design or by accident, hard to tell. And there is a passageway to your left, which leads deeper into the ruins themselves.
Mm.
Scene is yours.
So,
Well,
you want to check out that other passageway we passed up?
I mean, we're monitoring skulls either way, so they're probably expecting to take whatever path we choose. I'd say go through the ruins. That sounds more fun. Might be treasure.
Well, I think the
Might be
ruins
traps.
would lead us to the actual plans.
yes, because Baba Yaga is to be trusted.
We don't know if that's actually the Baba Yaga.
She is, and I'm going to smash her.
So,
Not before I do.
Well, don't we have someone who can go quietly and undetected the other way and just scout a bit ahead and then run back to us?
Yeah, I can
Oh
do
yeah,
that.
yeah, we
Yeah.
do. Leo looks back at Lug. You're sneaky, right?
Lug doesn't return your gaze. His gaze is downcast. The half giant seems to be deep in contemplation and no small amount of internal conflict, it seems. There is a palpable frustration on his entire form, more so in size than anything else.
Are you suggesting we split up?
What we're suggesting is you do your sneaky thing, take a look ahead and see if you spot anything, and then tippity tap your toes back here, and let us know what you find.
Okay. Which way do you want me to go?
That way, Leo points.
And for Rom's player,
No,
North, right?
fucking this way.
Oh.
I thought we were.
We're exploring the ruins.
No, I thought we were going slowly into the ruins and then someone else could go see if there's actually a path up north.
Oh, I thought we were going to scout ahead through the ruins real quick because we're right here, instead of running all the way up there.
Same.
Fair, let's do it.
okay. So you don't want me to sneak around?
No, do sneak around.
All right.
Sneak your
But in that direction.
that way. Leo points again.
All right.
This way.
I'm invisible. See ya.
Jesus.
All right, Ram, what is your passive perception?
16, I think. Let me double check.
Where'd he
Yeah, 16.
All
Don't
right.
worry about it.
The
Who?
first thing you notice is as you cross this corner here, you find a tent. It seems to be rough hewn, made from jute or some other rough material, large enough for maybe 1-2 people. But more curiously, you see that in front of the tent hangs a piece of thread which has been secured to the wall with pythons. On this thread, you see a measure of different wooden and bone totems dangling silently in the air. And as you gaze around, the flickering blue flame appears just in your periphery for a moment as you spot a skull in one of the corners.
There. Now, I can't sneak past that, can I?
No, that will be very difficult to sneak past. You will need to cover it up. You are not within its range just yet. As Don figured out last session, they have a limited vision of 30 feet. And you are not within 30 feet yet, so you cannot see.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna head back and tell somebody who can do something about the skull. Or I could shoot it.
You could just
You
shoot
could.
it. That apparently worked real well. Probably that was magic, but I mean, I was just throwing, my knives at it. So
I mean,
your bolt would be more effective.
Didn't we get spotted by one last time? So they kind of know we're at least in this area, right?
You were spotted before you headed out to the flowers.
Okay. Well, in that case, I think the illusion would be better.
That is your call to make. You are the only one who has seen the skull thus far.
There's more skulls up there. Somebody want to cast a sneaky magic thingy on it?
Oh, Jesus.
What?
I forgot you were here.
You startled him. He's
Oh.
easily startled like a child.
Yeah.
Nick looks at Siggy. Do you want me to do it, or do you want to shooty bang bang with your magic?
Well, the more that we destroy, the easier it is to track us.
That wasn't the question I asked.
Oh.
Do you want to do
Oh,
it,
this-
or would you like
Oh,
me
the
to do it?
sneaky. Oh, yeah, I can do it. Sorry.
Nick just interrupts it. That wasn't. Do you want or do I do? Okay, after you.
All right, which way? This way, and
It's up in the corner. See it? Right there.
not yet.
You can move like maybe 10 more feet.
Okay. There it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now you also see the tent and this strange contraption set up in front of it. Right. What is the range on your minor illusion again?
30 feet.
Right. Which means you have to step within its cone of vision, which means you'll make a stealth check to see if you can cast your illusion before it catches you.
Yeah.
Are you going to
Oh,
cast
wait a minute.
any...
Let me just double check minor illusion. I want to say 30 feet.
Why don't you just Eldritch Blast
Yes.
it?
Because if we blow it out, they know we're here.
Yeah.
It's might as well just step in the line of sight.
Yeah.
But I think what we did last time was like one of you cast
We have a
step within
Oh, that's
29
right.
feet and cast minor
Yeah.
illusion. Then the other one stepped in and threw a minor illusion right on top of it.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Tag team.
Tag team.
Do the magic.
So yeah, I'll go ahead and do my magic. To here. Keep moving my character sheet in the wrong direction. Okay. So. Boop. And then minor illusion to here.
Mm-hmm.
And then.
What are you creating?
An image of the wall, like as a background.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And then I can get a little bit closer to it, recast it as directly in front of it.
Alright.
So.
And snow falls on top of it, I'm guessing. Or was it the wall you made? You did snow last time.
Hmm.
Oh,
That
yeah,
made
that-
more sense in the cave, but here I
Yeah,
think the wall
I think it's
makes
just gonna
more
be the
sense.
wall.
Right. The skull is effectively blocked by your magic spell.
All right.
Excellent.
Now, does did you guys want me to keep scouting? Does somebody want to come with me that can cast this sneaky spell?
I mean,
And we can
I
put
can
out
come
the
with you. I'm the other stealth guy.
you can put out the skulls on the way.
Yeah, because I
I-
can
That's a good idea.
minor illusion as well.
All right.
Sigrun, you see another set of these sort of like this string with these totems hanging on it.
Yes.
Set
Can I
up
make
in
an
that-
Arcana check?
Sure.
Ouch.
You don't get there is some form of magical ward around them, but you don't get exactly what it does.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure Ram thinks they were noise traps.
There's something magical about these. Would somebody have better knowledge of what these totems could mean?
Oh, magic dances and steps up.
Rani was gonna say something, but Don is faster. You can make an Arcana or a Religion check.
I'm going to. use
Yeah, I'm
Arcana
gonna make
because-
Arcana because that makes more sense. Not very religious.
That is not.
There. Arcana, boop.
Right, 15. So, looking at these, they have a similar effect to a protection from evil and good spell. It is effectively a warding totem meant to keep evil spirits or creatures out.
Hey, Ron, why don't you come have a papers? I think this might be some druid craft. Looks like a warding.
Ronnie comes sort of brisk walking, staff tapping against the stone as she looks over and says, "Ah, yes, these are warding totems. You string them up alongside across an opening or an entrance, and you effectively create a sort of door. Creatures of other realms cannot enter past it without your invitation. It is one of the first spells or crafts we learn before heading into the mountains. It means this was probably a pilgrim's abode or similar.
You think we can take it with us, or is it tied to this place?
Oh, once put up, the totem is set to its place in the earth, so to speak. We bring it along, it will lose its magical power.
What if we study it and make a copy? Could be good to have.
Oh, certainly.
I
I
mean,
know
you probably know what to do, but I could take a closer peeps too. Don says he walks up to it to have a closer peep.
So these things won't hurt us, right?
No, they might make a little bit of noise. They are designed to create a big noise if something, more physical, like a wild beast, comes sniffing around. But
Maybe there's
as you
some
can-
more.
Whoa.
it's relatively easy to dodge under them if you want to pass them.
Okay.
Even
I
our
don't-
Orin.
Don't wanna look at them. He takes out his notebook to scribble down whatever runes are on. See if he can learn it.
All right, make an investigation check.
Investigation. Boop.
Yeah, you find every single rune on these things and quickly begin to scribble down them in the book.
Anyone wanna take a papers in the tent? Might be more goodies in there. Says as he does his work.
Yeah, sure.
I was about to say, are we in like dim light? Because I can just teleport over to it.
Yeah, you are in complete darkness right now,
Cool.
unless someone is is a light
I'm
source.
gonna bypass that so I don't have to sneak past it or anything, and just.
I'm pretty sure Goran is a light source.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but if I do
Alright,
it before Goran gets over there.
Didn't he get something that they could he could put away this time?
Yeah. It's on one of my
All right.
bolts.
You easily bypass these and just step in. The tent is, as I described before, rough rune, made from jute or something similar, coarse, rough, definitely druidic. Just looking inside, it seems to be vacant. In fact, a small drift of snow and dust suggests it hasn't been touched in some time. From outside, you can see there is a thick fur blanket with 2 additional furs thrown over it. There is a small traveler chest set up, and on this traveler chest, you see a blown out candle, half burnt down. There is a small inkwell and a quill on the side of it, and there is a piece of paper on top of the chest. On the other side of the sleeping bag, you see a more traditional backpack, which seems to contain miscellaneous things one might need for travel, such as rations, mess kit, and other such things. You can investigate more deeply with an investigation check, of course.
Well, yeah, might as well, right? Would you like a roll from me for investigation then?
Yes, I assume you are the one investigation thing because you're on the other side.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Don't suppose you could give me like guidance?
I have to touch you for it, so
Well,
you could drag it out for if you don't feel comfortable with your investigation and someone else can do it.
Nope, I'll do it.
Nice.
All right, you search. It doesn't seem to have anything interesting. You find 2 pieces of rations, mostly dried meat, in the sack. There are a couple of herbs. They seem to be medicinal. They are not the ones Lug is looking for, that's for certain. Most of them are dry and desiccated at this point in time. You find
Okay.
this on top of the chest that was being written. It is a letter. And beyond that, you open the chest, which is not locked, and within there you find a druidic focus, which is just a small dew wand, nothing fancy particularly. There is a spare coat made from wolf fur.
That's neat.
And there is a small, like, not a water skin, but rather a water bottle that seems to be like this sort of gourd shape. Opening and smelling it, it has a strong scent of fermented, something fermented, probably ale or a similar alcoholic beverage.
Okay. Well, I'll wrap that all up, keep that in the sack, and teleport back so that everybody else can rummage through it. Would you guys like me to read the letter, or would somebody who's had more sleep than I would like to read?
Ronnie just looks at you with this sort of half disapproval.
Oh, that was out of character.
No, that she's disapproving of you because of, you went into a possibly druid stand and just stole his stuff.
Found anything good?
It lists off the various things he found.
Ooh, Don is gonna ask for the druidic, the focus.
If we don't need it, we shouldn't take it.
I need it.
4.
Study.
Man says he needs it. I believe him.
I mean, I could put it back once we're done. It's just, we're exploring and checking things.
Oh, this
You,
is vital for my studies.
Nick, you are an experienced investigator, even if your investigation isn't the highest, but
Yeah,
you've
it's
seen
just because
things
I
like
don't
this.
have a high end score.
Yeah, you have seen things like this before. This place was abandoned, or rather, someone didn't return but planned on returning.
In other words, I can tell. I'll look over at Ronnie, judging by the state of things. Whoever's this was, they have not been back in a long time.
Her eyes gaze down a bit and she nods.
I don't know if that makes you feel better about it, but
The mountains are dangerous. We know this now more than ever. Maybe they're just trapped somewhere else.
You said something about the letter.
yeah. Pulls that out, hands it over. It just seems to be a letter home.
Give me a moment and I'll show you.
Well, Don is gonna motion towards Ronnie, well, this belong to your people. You should probably read this. Don't wanna
Either
be
you read it,
nosy.
or possibly we may need to return it to the person's family.
Well, Ronnie takes the letter and takes it up, and she reads it out loud for you. Hi, Mom. I know we haven't really kept in touch since I ran away from home after the Grey Banners came to pick up Yorley, invoking the law of the first. I don't know what that means. I was upset with you. I said some things I shouldn't have, some things I didn't mean, because I didn't understand why it happened. I understand now that you had to keep your family safe after father passed away. I guess I just wanted to write to you and tell you that I'm sorry, and that I'm doing all right. I found my true calling within the Wilderlands. The woods and the mountains here are untainted by the raiders and the brigands and the mercenaries that infest Vania like roaches. It's peaceful. I only wish that one day I could bring you here as well, and maybe Yorley too, if he still lives. I may have traveled miles away from you, but I'm still Carly Haftarson, your son. I hope that you still think of me as him too.
Can I see that letter?
Yes,
Sure.
I'm gonna show you everyone out. Yeah, the Grey Banners definitely ring in your ear, as does the Law of the First.
Law of the first son.
Yep. Basically, the way the Grey Banners operate is that if you can't pay them for protection, they basically say, "Okay, give us your firstborn. When they become 15 years old, they will come to us. We will train them as a soldier under the Grey Banners. And then your family will have